This is breaking news from ThailandTV.news. Now all the Thailand news is in one place. The latest reports from around the clock and around the world. Breaking Thailand news from all the world's top news sources, translated into 11 languages and updated 24 hours a day. Here's Ali with more.
ThailandTV.news has it all. The latest news, weather and sports updates, plus up-to-the-minute events listings and fun things to do in Thailand. And that's not all. There's also entertainment, lifestyle, and travel news, including the latest visa information. If it's happening in Thailand, you'll find it here at ThailandTV.news.
It's all here at ThailandTV.news. All the latest news, weather, sports, they even cover ice hockey. It's all done at ThailandTV.news. Yes, it's all the Thailand news, all in one place.
And you're looking live from the Thailand International Ice Hockey Arena in Bangkok, Thailand. And welcome to the Under-20 Asian and Ocean Championship, Singapore versus Indonesia, live here from Bangkok. And I'm going to bring in, I'm Keith Mueller, I'm your director tonight, and I'm going to bring in our announcers. We're on camera, we're going to go this camera. Hello guys, come on in, Jesse Starosa and Tim Sorota. And sorry, it's a long morning. It's already morning here, and if you're watching wherever you are, they're playing national anthems. We're sorry that we didn't get the timing quite right, but that's the way it goes. So welcome to Hockey Night in Thailand, a special edition, the 10 a.m. morning edition. So Jesse, guys, I'll let you take it away from here and tell us a little bit about tonight's game. Tim and Jesse.
All right, well, I can speak for everybody, the players, coaches.
Get you ready.
Broadcasters. We're all really excited to have international ice hockey back in Bangkok. So today's the first game of an 8-day tournament. By 8 days from now, Sunday, we're going to be crowning a gold medal. So the first of a long journey, and
yeah,
pretty excited.
Seems like everyone's excited to be here. It's been two years off or so with COVID, so it's nice to be back playing some real hockey here.
For sure. And just going to set the stage here, like Keith said. The first game we're going to see is Indonesia against Singapore. They are two of the four teams that make up Group B. There are two groups here at the Under-20 Championships. So the Group B, which is the lower division, and then we'll have some Group A action later on. So the top two teams from Group B will face the bottom two teams from Group A in the round of 6, taking place on Wednesday.
So why don't we just wait and we'll have the national anthem, and then we'll go from there. No, I'm hearing. Alrighty, it looks like we're ready to go, so I'm going to turn it over to Jesse and Tim to bring you the play-by-play action. I'll be here directing. I'll be standing by. Don't worry. And we'll let the kids do it. Here we go.
Here we go.
All right, well, this is the first of 3 round-robin games for each of these teams. Like I was saying earlier, only the top 2 teams in this group are eligible for the gold medal. So there's certainly a sense of urgency already when this tournament starts.
I was talking to the head coach of Indonesia. He was telling me the men's national team played Singapore in the finals of the last tournament, so it's fresh on his mind. We should have some a good game here. Definitely, Indonesia was saying that they want to come out strong and then take this one early.
So Jesse, when you there's a tournament like this where it's 3 games and then you're immediately into the medal rounds, what is the most important thing in order to get off to a good start?
It's a feeling out process, but you got to come out really strong out of the gate. There's not enough time to kind of feel each other out. You just got to come out, hope your game's stronger than the opponent, and put pedal to the metal here.
It also seems, at least to me, that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the coaches to sort of find the line combinations that work.
You're going to see as the games go on, they'll get a little more comfortable. But this one is, early rounds of a boxing match, kind of just feeling each other out for the first little bit. But you got to pick it up quick, otherwise you don't have time to catch up. Yeah,
but with the way that the tournament is, you don't really have that time to feel each other out. Really, with only the top 2 teams making it, you want to go 2-1.
You definitely want to go 2-1. Yeah, that's going to be key.
So this is a huge game. It's much bigger for the Group B teams this round robin than it is for the Group A teams. Obviously, in the Group A you get time to sort of see what works, tinker with some things. But Group B you do not. So
you can make a few mistakes. Group A, Group B, 1-1, and you might be done.
Yep. So I mean, you're 0-1. If you start off 0-1, you really put yourself behind the 8 ball. So.
Fixing the net here, and then we should be getting the opening face-off.
No, so I was looking at the rosters earlier. The one thing to me that really sticks out for Singapore is, we talked about earlier, the 3 defensemen.
Yeah, we're going to have to keep an eye on that. They only have 3D listed on their official roster here. We'll see how they mix their lineups and rotate it.
Yeah, I mean, in a tournament, we're playing 20 minutes. It's just like the pros, and I would expect to see some forwards having to play defense a little bit.
Three's asking a lot of.
I mean, it's too much. So, game is just about to be underway. The puck is dropped, and in control, the opening face-off is Indonesia. Out of the corner and out to center ice.
All right, they're going to feel for each other here.
Yep. We'll see if either team can generate a lot, or if it'll be a neutral zone battle early. Puck is taken in right there, and a backhander on, and it floats right out in front of the net. Still in the corner, and now a wraparound out to Hamnet. Loses the puck.
Oh, Singapore had some sustained pressure, but Indonesia's coming back here.
They did. Got a couple of passes to connect.
Oh.
This one goes off the official. And now back out to center ice. And right out in front, and a great chance right there sort of out of nowhere. And that was
played by number 70. Took the hit, kept going, and then found his man in front for a good shot.
70-74. Zia on the shot. Didn't get a whole lot on it, but it was in a pretty good scoring chance.
Goalie made a good save there.
It's all about positioning right there. You're out of position. Find that one in the back of the net. First shot on goal so far for Indonesia. One's battling for it. Singaporean player fell, but the ref's arm stays down. No call.
Oh,
it's over the line. He has some space. Should get a shot away. Oh, he looked to dish it.
Oh.
But it's covered by the goalie. That looked like a prime opportunity.
Bit of a quick whistle there. Puck was loose. We'll see. Is there a call on the ice here?
He looked to make the perfect play. Sometimes might just be better to shoot that puck.
They're bringing the face-off out of the zone. I'm not sure. Maybe they're saying there was a little goalie interference or pressure on the net.
Puck came off its moorings.
Oh, okay. Maybe early.
Could be. This is Chua starting the breakout. Chua, the captain of Singapore. Right. Oh, and a big hit right there.
Indonesia.
Blankly skated right into the defense. And Indonesia made him pay for that one.
We're going to see if who has the physical presence, if that's an advantage here in this game. Ooh.
That's one thing you want to get going early. In a short series, or a short tournament that is, you want to get the physicality early. Can't be having other teams thinking they can take liberties.
No.
And we'll see if the Singaporeans want to take the puck into the middle of the ice again. Not a whole lot of chances early. Not a whole lot of...
Singapore trying to catch Indonesia on a line change.
Absolutely. And this one goes all the way down. It should be...
No call.
No icing. I think everybody thought that was going to be an icing. All the players, yeah. But
that's something you got to be careful here.
Yeah.
The offsides and the icing, you got to keep playing through it.
Chan takes it the other way and then loses it, but gets it back. Chan looking for something. Not a whole lot there. This is Hamnet. He dropped his stick. There's some lumber on the ice. He comes in, and that looks like it's going to be a penalty.
First call of the game here.
We're going to get a power play.
Goalie of Indonesia has gone to the bench. Singapore had a chance to
Singapore for some reason Chuan didn't touch the puck. But it's going to be a power play for Indonesia. Singapore is going for a trip. The player just did not move his skates, and that's what's going to happen. So your first power play of the tournament belongs to Indonesia. First real opportunity for the team in white.
Looks like the coach is matching lines here.
Yep.
He's got his top guys out trying to get the power play going.
Another interesting thing in these short tournaments is the special teams. Power play is all about chemistry, so. And that's a deflection of puck and a score! It was a tip and it went right through the 5-hole.
That was a nice setup. Good coaching by.
That was Salomo on the goal. It was a little deflection, went right through the 5-hole. What a play! Indonesia jumps out to an early 1-0 lead. 15:34 on the clock. Indonesia up 1-0. Lucas Salomo with the first goal of the tournament.
That was a nice pass and play, and got in tight and made the tip, put it home.
Indonesia looking for more. Puck's hanging right there. Went all the way down. No icing.
No, that was a good call there. No ice. I think Indonesia touched that down, or had a chance to play it early.
Tried to chip in. 17 puts on the brakes. The shot, actually a lot on that. A lot more than maybe goaltender expected.
Oh, here's a chance.
Oh, that's a great save. That was the best shot of the game for Singapore.
Here.
But Indonesia's goalie stood strong.
Oh, just got out of the zone.
Over the line, looking to catch Indonesia in a line change, but a good recovery. But the puck will not get out of the zone. Good save by Singapore.
Oh, turnover. Singapore's trying to come back here, put on some pressure.
Looking along the boards. Now he's going to go into the corner. Coming out the other way with speed.
Oh.
Big
Indonesia
right there.
Put the hit down, but they took the worst of it.
One of those reverse checks. See every now and then.
Thank you, Jim. Much better.
Oh, just that. Oh,
No, he kept it in.
good play.
Maybe an opportunity. Oh, but he just could not catch the pass on his backhand. Could have been a golden opportunity, but puck's still in the zone. A shot of deflection. That one just went wide.
And Indonesia ices it just to get the pressure off. Second guy.
No, it didn't make it. It died just at the last second. A little bit of neutral zone play. Still 1-0. Indonesia just 2-1 on the shot board, but both teams have had a couple of chances go just wide, like Singapore did on that last rush.
Oh.
Ooh!
They called the offside on there.
And offsides, but not before Chua delivered the reverse check.
So I've been trying to take a look at the defense on Singapore. It does seem like they're rolling the three. They haven't moved an extra forward back yet.
It's a good observation. I mean,
these guys are going to get tired. We're going to see how they
especially with if you're going to the championship game from Group B, you're playing 6 games in 9 days or 8 days. So that's a lot of hockey.
That's a lot of hockey for 3 players.
Yeah. Reversing around the net, thrown out in front. Decent opportunity there, but nobody home for the boys in white. Chan now starts off. He's looked good early.
Oh, here's a big
good skating. A nice step up right there.
He's feeling it, 97.
Yeah, he is. He's a good skater. Now he gets an opportunity here and some space. And a shot, he scores!
picked that corner.
What a play! He came in fast. He went to the middle of the ice and he just ripped it over the glove. What a play right there by Joshua Chan. Just what they needed. Absolutely.
That's that feeling out process. Indonesia came out first with the first strike, and Singapore answering back here.
Doesn't seem like you can feel out that guy.
No. They're going to have to keep an eye on 97. Oh.
Now Indonesia
just
needs to counter. Their first adversity of the tournament. They had to have been liking the way that they've been playing, but all for naught. The battle into the neutral zone. That was Jordan with the puck. Now it's their own 97.
I need you to decide to go to the internet. I need you to go to the internet.
Puck kept in. Oh! But a good play right there. That was Lee that denied the entry. This goes all the way down. Yep.
Yeah, there we go.
So Jesse, what stood out to you early on as we're just about halfway through the first period?
Yeah, it's a lot of open ice. We need to see a little more shots from both teams here, but the chances they've gotten have been good ones, and 97 had that shot, so they got to keep an eye on
There he is right there.
Singapore.
That one hit off a skate, or a stick rather. Yep, there is some open ice. There's some room to skate. Just seems like a pass or two aren't connecting, and it's preventing some more offense. Have 4 shots for Indonesia, 3 for Singapore.
Oh.
Good defense right there from Indonesia. Strong on the stick. But a shot right there. An opportunity. Blakeney, a shot. Goalie saw it the whole way, but it's a very quick whistle. Very quick whistle. I think the Tendy thought he had it. I think the ref thought he did too.
I think so. But that puck was loose. We'll see.
Was loose.
That's a good break for Indonesia there.
Yep. They say the goal post is the goalie's best friend. I would argue that the whistle is the goalie's best friend. This one's back. Chuan rips it, and that one went off the stick. Bagaskara with the pressure on the Singaporean captain.
About 9 minutes left of the period.
That might have been off the
away. Yeah, definitely was off of his. Oh, I might have gotten his stick. I think. Well, either way. All right, the Indonesians look to set up breakout. The pass could not be corralled. He's hopping right over the stick of Lee. Now here comes...
it's Josh again, trying to break in.
Here comes Singapore the other way. Here they go. Carried himself offsides a little bit. They will turn back around. 8 minutes to go in the opening frame. We are tied at 1. Shots are tied at 4 as well. It's been a pretty evenly matched game so far. The big difference was the tying goal by Joshua Chan for Singapore. This one's turned around the ice, turned around the boards, coming out the other way. The team in red. Blakeney takes it. He's going to the middle of the ice. He's got shot. The shot was a little bit weak, and it's turned away.
Yeah, he didn't get all of it.
He did. He had a great opportunity. He had a lot of space. I'm sure he's going to be disappointed with the shot that he got off. Coming at the stick, or the skates rather. The Indonesia that comes out. A cross-ice pass. That hit the skates. Ooh, and a nice move right there. Oh, but he just couldn't finish it off. He gets back on the back check, and then a big hit was delivered right there. He was slow to get back on sides. Shot, that one went off the shin pads of the defenseman.
Oh, he went hard into those boards.
Yep, I think he lost an edge. And that combined with the check was enough to send him into the boards pretty hard. Let's see if he is all right. Wrapping this puck around. Errant pass. There's your guy right there.
Another good chance.
Right into the chest.
Indonesia's going to have to make note. That's the guy they got to keep an eye out for. He's anytime he's on the ice, he's been taking advantage of the play, controlling the puck.
Singapore's tried that a couple times, sort of head to the boards and go right into the middle of the ice, and they've gotten some space. Singapore is going to have to, or Indonesia rather, is going to have to tighten that up, because that's about as golden of a, that's about the place you want to skate or shoot in from.
Yeah, it was a good scoring opportunity.
They've had that 3 or 4 times this period, one of which was the one that found the back of the net.
Found the back of the net on a beauty shot.
Neither team's really generating a whole lot of offensive pressure. The only opportunities they've had are those plays.
There's a lot of ice out here. The Indonesian coach was telling me that there's 3 arenas in Indonesia, but they're practicing on a smaller ice. So maybe the extra space is going to take a little time to get adjusted to.
I'm sure it will. But that should create, I would think that would create more time for opportunities. I think it might be a chemistry thing, and as the tournament goes along.
Actually, I find when there's more space, there's less scoring opportunities. It's easy to keep everything to the outside, kind of slow down the tempo of play. When it's a smaller surface, everything is bang, 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 fast, quick. Lots more opportunities.
I guess the bigger space just creates for more opportunities to pass the puck. Maybe not.
You need smoother passing.
Yep, and that's what we have. What we've seen hasn't really been there for either team so far. But we just had another shot by Chan that was saved by Reyes, who's been in net, has done a solid job.
Are you in?
Both goalies have been positionally sound in the opening frame.
Much better, thank you.
This puck, they said left the zone, and it just barely did. But nonetheless, it'll be an offsides face-off in the neutral zone. This will be Lee taking the draw for Singapore, but it is won by Indonesia.
Oh, that's
a big open ice. Both players took a big lick on that one.
The Singapore captain laying down the heat.
Seems like every time I look, it seems like he's on the ice. Oh, but he lost the puck right there. Solid play right there.
Well, he is on the ice because they only got 3 of those D-men.
That's true. That was a good opportunity created by Havis. He who won the face-off.
Oh, that's a big collision.
A big hit. We've seen some big hits early.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's not going to make the ice. The goalie stops it. Yeah.
It's not. Sonarso, number 98. Looked like he took his eye off the puck a little bit. Thought he could have had a chance. Would have been a pretty tough play. But.
Well, they turned an icing into a face-off in the
yeah, he'll take that trade all day.
So it's a good trade-off for Indonesia here.
Coming out with some speed.
Oh, big goal check.
But a solid defensive play right there. Zakira, the captain. He took away that chance from Chan, and now it's a chance for his team. An opportunity. Doing right out front, but nobody home.
Some good pressure by Indonesia
here.
Yep,
this is what you want to see. You want to see some sustained zone time. Saw a couple good passes connect, but here's an opportunity right here. Oh, with the backhand! Went wide of the far post. Oh, but it's right down, another big hit on Chua, who's taken a couple big hits. This be a 2-on-1. He has space.
Big save.
It was a big save. A good
it's been a
shot.
game for the D-men. With only 3 of them, they might get tired as this game goes.
Yep. Oh, he skates right through. What a score!
Wow.
And his teammates love it. What a goal!
What a goal!
Yeah, what a move! What a shot!
He undressed the D-man.
He undressed the net too. That is the guy, Joshua Chan. Safe to say, I think Indonesia is going to be talking about him in the dressing room.
Yeah, I think Sean, the coach of Indonesia, is going to have his number penciled during this
so.
intermission break. Sean's from Saskatchewan. He's been coaching the team since 2017. Last tournament, Indonesia got bronze in the 2018 CCOH in Malaysia.
What do you do to defend a guy like that? I mean, we were talking about how we didn't want to give him the opportunity to skate in the middle.
I think you got to avoid him just touching the puck. You got to end it early. Put a shadow on him or something. But once he's going through everyone. Yeah, I mean he did. Yeah, they had the middle of the ice completely defended. He just went through 2 guys. Went through him. They didn't give him space. No, they were tight, and he just stick-handled his way through. No, so. He's clearly given his team a lot of life. It felt like Indonesia I thought came out the stronger team, and Singapore's been answering back as the period's gone on. Yep, 6 shots to 5 in favor of Singapore. Is that a too many men call? I see 6 fingers up. As we all know, only 5 skaters on at a time for each team, so someone going to the box. This could create another opportunity for Singapore. Waiting on the call. I'm counting 6 on the ice right now. They still got him out there. Yep, he's going up. Looks like too many men. Too many men. A penalty that makes a hard one to argue when you got 6 on the ice. That's true. That telling you. It's not really a judgment call at that point. You either have too many men on the ice or you don't. That was a good call by Ohm, the head linesman here, or the head ref here. But that's got to be one that makes coach rip his hair out. And you got to assume that that's just new tournament, new team. Here he goes. Chan was looking for the hat trick in the first period. 10 seconds left here. We'll see if they get a chance to get a shot off. Oh, that. Oh.
Sent around the boards. The Hamnet. He's got the puck. He's going to shoot. And that's going to be the end of the first period. After one, Singapore leads 2-1 on 2 goals by Joshua Chan.
It's a good period. That's the boxing match we said, kind of coming out, feeling each other out.
Yep.
And then the action started pretty quick.
Well, Indonesia's got a counter punch because the last 10 or 15 minutes was all Singapore.
Singapore sustained pressure for sure, and Joshua Chan is taking this game over.
Yep.
Well, gentlemen, we're going to take just a little break, and as they're going to redo the ice, so what we're going to be doing is showing the ice and also some alternative programming so you can enjoy the way Thailand, all the great things about Thailand, and then we'll be back in a little bit. So thank you guys, and you guys will take a little break, and I'll nurse the equipment here a little bit. So we'll see you in a bit. And before we do that, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
This is breaking news from ThailandTV.news. Now all the Thailand news is in one place. The latest reports from around the clock and around the world. Breaking Thailand news from all the world's top news sources, translated into 11 languages and updated 24 hours a day. Here's Ali with more.
ThailandTV.news has it all. The latest news, weather and sports updates, plus up-to-the-minute events listings and fun things to do in Thailand. And that's not all. There's also entertainment, lifestyle, and travel news, including the latest visa information. If it's happening in Thailand, you'll find it here at ThailandTV.news.
It's all here at ThailandTV.news. All the latest news, weather, sports, they even cover ice hockey. It's all done at ThailandTV.news. Yes, it's all the Thailand news, all in one place.
And we're getting ready to do the ice, so we're going to have about a 20-minute break. That's a good time for you to go get a snack. And while we do that, we're going to have an encore presentation of Let's Go Thailand, which is on Thailand TV. And you can see that streaming. Check your local listings. So we'll be back in a little bit.
Dear fellow world citizens, welcome to Thailand. The land for everyone. Yes, you too. Everyone who believes our world has no walls. No labels. Who loves more than hates. Who knows that there are more than themselves to be seen. Thailand is now open. For those who are open to new discoveries and surprises. Open to our authentic people's stories and multifaceted cultures. Open taste buds to hundreds of new flavors. Open up hidden talents to join thousands of our quirky creativities. Open your heart to embrace countless unique ways of life. Millions of shades that you'll never have enough. Because we believe that diversity is amazing. Open to the new shades. Amazing Thailand.
And stand by. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. And we're going to get back to the game now. And welcome back. And back to Tim and Jesse.
All right, and we are
off.
We are off. We have just begun the second period.
New sheet of ice. We got everyone ready to go. We'll see what adjustments the coaching staff has made here.
Well, we've been working on our technical issues. I apologize. I know some people, we've had some delays and problems, and it's a brand new rink for us, and new Wi-Fi, and many people on. We're working through some problems, but I think the second period will look a little better than the first period, and at least that's our.
On that note,
plan.
It is a brand new rink, and what a rink! This is Thailand's first state-of-the-art international ice hockey arena. It's incredible. I've played on this ice. It is really nice.
It's the first international tournament here in Thailand, and I hope it's the first of many. Because this is the type of thing you want to know how you build a
sport. They will come.
Build a sport in a country, a sport like ice hockey in a country like Thailand. Is you build a place like this.
Yeah. Historically, we've always been playing in malls and arenas like that. This is state of the art, just newly built this year.
Yeah. Well, I've done a little bit of hockey night in Thailand, which is from a mall. So the fact that we have this awesome rink,
and it was like a driveway of ice. You know what I mean?
We're getting a call here.
Yep.
Yeah. A little late hit from Chua, but knee on knee, taking the Indonesian guy.
Now we're going to get a 4-on-4. Singapore was on the power play. It was actually an excellent penalty kill. It was an excellent penalty kill by Indonesia. Exactly what you want.
So Singapore's got a 2-man advantage now, right? 5 on 3.
Wow!
But only for 13 seconds here.
Okay, still, what an opportunity for Singapore, and what get behind the 8 ball to start the period if you're Indonesia.
They've got Joshua Chan out on the ice. He's going to be looking for that Hattie.
Yep. This one's back to Chua, the captain. Him to the one-timer!
Just got a toe on that save, the goal.
What a save. Chan, a shot. That one went wide.
First penalty's over. We're 5 on 4 now.
Shot! A save! Good penalty killing right there from the goaltender. Hey, your goalie's got to be your best penalty killer.
This Joshua is very impressive. He's dangerous from everywhere. That was a good-looking shot that he got off.
Reyes makes the save right there. He seems pretty calm in the net.
Yeah, he's getting some action now.
Yep.
Oh, just let that out. Gonna have to reset the power play, break into the zone here.
It goes down. Chua goes down right there. It goes back to Chan. And he falls. This could be an opportunity shorthanded. Oh, but the puck just left the reach.
A good defensive play by number 55 on Singapore to get back.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, and there's going to be...
We're getting another call.
And
we are. So back to 2-man advantage here for Singapore, trying to put this away.
Indonesia has taken 3 penalties in a row.
That's not the type of adjustments you want to make.
No, it's not.
Going into a game when you're down by a goal.
Definitely not. This is probably the worst start you can have for Indonesia outside of giving up multiple goals. This is a 5-on-3 with some pretty dangerous players. Chua, the captain, is not on the ice.
Oh, was that not in?
I think it hit the post or the crossbar. I don't know.
I don't see any reaction from the goal judge behind the net.
No.
That was close. I'd like to see that one
Chan
back.
thought it was in for sure.
He raised his hand.
He thought it was in for sure.
Hat-trick goal. Put it away.
I did not. I thought it got the crossbar. Here's an opportunity right there.
I saw post and crossbar at least.
Right off the mask.
Right on the head.
And there's an opportunity there. And that one wouldn't go.
That dead.
It's a shot over the net.
Singapore is pressing here.
Yep.
They've come out strong on this power play.
Seems like the levee's about to break. Reyes has been the strongest player on the ice so far. He's been excellent to start this period. Right out in
They've got
front.
all the time and space in the world here. Taking it a little easy though. They do need a goal here. They're getting their chances, but they got to put one away.
This would be a huge momentum killer if Indonesia is able to kill this off. Huge momentum swing, I should say. But still 48 seconds to go on the power play, and this one leaves the zone.
Wow. Singapore
goes
had
all
their
the way
chances.
down.
If they come away with this, 3 power plays, no goals to show for it. This is still a game.
It would be quite the boost for Indonesia.
Yeah, it's not how you draw it up, but that's
no,
one
it's
way to
not.
get momentum.
It's one way. Singapore's really dominated the last half of this game. They're to shift the tides a little bit.
15 seconds left in this power play. Indonesia's going to kill this off.
Wow. Might have spoken a little too soon to this guy with the puck.
Oh, what a save.
That was a great save.
I did speak too soon.
He might have been looking for the pass.
4 seconds left. They had the chance.
He might have been looking for the pass as he went right through. It would have been a tap in, but I don't think he was able to get it off. Queon, number 17 in red, was right there.
One of their 3 defensemen.
Yeah, and he was jumping up in the play.
Yeah.
4 seconds to go, and a shot,
Another
a save, and a rebound right there! And that was blocked off the net.
We're back to
We're
even
back
strength
5
here.
on
Indonesia's
5.
pulled off 3 back-to-back power plays.
And an offsides. Wow. Seemed like Singapore may have been a little bit discouraged after none of their chances would go. It was grade A after grade A opportunity.
It can break one of 2 ways. Either that momentum sustained and they keep coming on strong, or they took their best shot and got nothing for it.
Yeah, they got a little bit discouraged. I mean, it's got to be discouraging.
Big hit by Indonesia. That's one way to get momentum.
It's got to be pretty discouraging when you feel like you should score and the goalie just says no way. Oh, and that reverse check may have hurt the Indonesia player. He looks a little slow.
Yeah, he's going off the ice a little gingerly. But this Singapore team's coming out strong. They've been playing well. Roger, their team manager, was telling me that in Singapore there's only one ice arena. So everyone competes for time, figure skating, general skate, and the players have to train at midnight. They're going midnight to 2 a.m. training, getting ready for this tournament. But you know, those late hours are paying some dividends early here.
Yep. It's still very close. Indonesia's got to be happy they're only down 1. They'll look at that as a chance.
Yeah, Josh Spotty had that 3rd goal.
Yeah.
Just hit the crossbar instead.
It's a shot, though.
Yeah, he is pressing.
And comes over the line. You know what? I think if you're Indonesia, what you want to do is you want to start getting the body on some of Singapore's better players, like you did in the first. You want to hit Chua, who's going to have to play a lot.
Yeah, you start targeting their D-men. They only got 3 of them.
You want to hit Hamnet. You want to try. I think it's easier said than done to get a body on Chan, especially when it comes to the middle.
I think they know who to look out for now. But when it's a 2-man advantage, he's going to get his chances too.
But I think that they did a pretty good job of that in the first period.
Yes, they did.
Two to 1,
another
Singapore.
Big hit. Indonesia's been the more aggressive on the forecheck and the hitting here. But Singapore seems to have a bit more speed, fighting through the checks instead of playing the physicality.
Good opportunity right there, but there's a pretty
hit.
Pretty good check.
Josh sneaks behind the D-man.
He goes right behind.
Oh, what a goal! There's the 3rd one. He was injured for that.
Scores. He is hyped.
I think that's the natural hat trick. Indonesia scored first. Joshua's answered with 3 uncontested.
No hats on the ice.
Keith, you got a hat?
I'm looking. We have one somewhere. Maybe.
No, I don't think I could see anybody in the whole entire arena wearing a hat. So maybe that's why. Hats are not too popular here in Thailand.
Maybe a face mask. We can throw a face mask.
Yeah. True.
Start a new tradition.
Yeah. Hey, maybe you can get a 4th one. Everyone throws the masks. Just 10 shots for Singapore, but 3 of them goals.
And I count Joshua must have at least 5 shots on his own.
Yeah. Well, that doesn't count the one that he hit off the crossbar.
Yeah, that doesn't count. I always think that should count as a goal.
Yeah, me too.
It's a scoring opportunity. It should count as 1, but not on this scoreboard.
Yeah, and you ask plenty of forwards, they say it's kind of getting a raw deal, not getting it, even getting considered a shot.
I get that it doesn't count as a save for the goalie, but I think it should count as a shot still.
I agree with that.
Here's Joshua back on the ice.
He cannot go through Indonesia, who's going to need some type of momentum. They're going to need a check or a good opportunity, because right now it is all Singapore, and that is not what you want to see. A turnover there.
Oh, the puck's still live. Indonesia's got to clear the zone here. Still seems like Singapore's only rolling those 3D. 7-17 and 76 Chua.
Singapore wanted, there is going to be a penalty right there, yep. Singapore wanted it.
Singapore should be,
yeah, that looked like a hook.
The goalie hasn't gone yet. There we go. Getting the extra man on the ice. And here we go.
Singapore's going to get their 4th power play of the period, and this might be an opportunity for Singapore to start blowing this game out. Kind of feel like Indonesia's really on the ropes here. Did not play, they're slowing down. They're taking kind of dumb penalties.
Yeah, this is another one. If Singapore gets one here, they could put it away early.
Yeah. Gonna need a kill here, but you've been relying on your goalie a little too much.
The goalie has hung tough. The last power play, he made some really nice saves.
It's Chan.
Oh, that's a nice
deflection.
Almost deflected
oh my goodness! It looked like it went in.
Goalie's down. Goalie's hurt.
Slow to get
Looks
up.
like
He popped up a little
stretched,
bit.
or no, he's just.
Yep.
Indonesia does have a backup goalie, but I think the starter is going to stay in here. Looked like maybe awkwardly stretched to try and kick out a save.
Did keep it out though. Face-off is won by Singapore. Hamnet, he's looking for the shot. Back to Chua. Over to Chan. Behind the net. Chan shoots from the circle, and it goes over the top of the net.
He's been, everything he's touched has gone in. I don't blame him for shooting.
Hey, that's the best type of clear for Indonesia. Let's hope Chan misses the net, hits the boards, and goes all the way into their own end. Right out front, no real danger there. Here is Chan with some speed, gets by the first man rather easily, but he cannot get by the second man.
That was
pretty solid defense right there.
Another nice save by the goalie. He looks okay after that injury scare.
Hamnet, he's looking for his teammate. Was a little slow to develop. Chan
Oh, nice.
Hamnet missed the net. Not particularly close. Wrapping it around the boards. Hamnet, one of the 3 defensemen dressed. Down low. Sticked away. Indonesians cannot clear though. Will remain in their own end.
Singapore has been coming out strong this period. It's been all Singapore.
Yeah, well, when you're on the power play.
That's true. This is their fourth of this.
Fourth power play, I mean. But here's an opportunity here. This is what Indonesia's going to want to convert. The shot to save.
Oh, big
and the rebound is thrown into the corner by Hamnet. A little bit of a 2-on-0.
2-on-0 is always tricky. Do you make the pass or do you take the shot?
Yeah.
He chose to take the shot. It was a good opportunity.
Rebound was sitting there, but nobody from Indonesia could tap it in. Oh, wow.
That was tricky. Almost fooled the goalie. Didn't see
Now,
that shot coming.
does that give you sort of confidence or discouragement that really your first opportunity in however many minutes and you don't score? Or, hey, we're right in this game. We just got a 2-on-0.
It's about what comes next. You got to sustain that pressure. If you're just going to be getting one of those a period, you got to score. You got to convert. But if you can get sustained pressure, that's the opportunity that starts getting you going to get that sustained pressure. But you got to sustain
It's
it.
the confidence builder. So we'll see whether or not what impact that has on Indonesia. They're getting their first offensive zone face-off of the period, and the officials are talking about something.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going down on the ice here. Goalie's come out to talk to the ref as well. Are we getting the face-off? We're getting a
one of the
penalty
players is going
Singapore.
off. So this is an opportunity. You get the 2-on-0. Now you get the power play.
Yeah,
Indonesia
this
could be right back into this
building on
game.
that momentum.
Yep.
This is an
Indonesia could
opportunity
be right back into this game. Last however many minutes they've just been dominated, but goal here, you're
right back in.
You're right back in. It's a whole new game. Singapore leading Indonesia 3-1, the first of 4 games coming to you from Bangkok, all of which on Thailand TV. This puck is won and dumped by Singapore.
There they are later in the day.
Yep, we got India and Hong Kong, the last 2 teams of Group B, the lower group. In Thailand, Malaysia, Philippines, UAE.
A big
Singapore
day of
player
hockey
seems to have
here,
lost his
and we'll
stick,
get the technical
but clears
stuff
the ice
worked
out.
out.
Here comes Indonesia on the breakout. Pass is sent in. It's about 35 seconds, nothing sustained so far, but here's an opportunity to shot. That one.
Trying to say, just
wide.
Exit the zone. They got to break it back in. They've been having trouble with that all day. Singapore's power play looked good, and their penalty kill looks good too.
Their penalty kill does look good. Indonesia's not crisp though. Shot that was not even close, but he'll get his own shot back. Shot. That one was stopped. In the corner here, looking for a teammate off the boards. The defenseman looking for a tip.
Good save by the goalie there.
Not a whole lot on the deflection,
on this
but
power play still.
Goalie was ready for it.
Well, they're getting some pressure here finally.
Yep.
Still 30 seconds left. This is a big draw.
It is. You win the draw. You can get an opportunity to get some pressure.
Singapore's been winning the face-off zone and clearing the zone right away. We'll see what happens here. Yeah, another big win for Singapore.
Too. They won it cleanly too, but it does not leave the zone.
Good play by the D.
Yep. Nice pitch, and then it's just kicked out.
That was a smart play by Singapore.
Yep.
Stick tied up, but his feet still working.
It's Ong, number 97. And it's offsides. Yep, it was close, but it looked offsides from up here.
Yeah, it was that extra little move at the blue line.
Dangling at the blue line's risky business. .7:19 to go in the second period that has been dominated by Singapore.
There's an Indonesia face-off win.
But the power play is over. Can they score in the votable minute? This is Ong. He's going around the net. The man is out of the box. 5-on-5. This is up top. A slapper.
Oh. Just wide, though.
Going to go all the way down.
Are they going to call icing on this? They let that go.
Not calling icing. It looked like icing, but
Foley had a chance to play it. Maybe they waved it off there, but I thought that was nice.
maybe a hooking penalty.
Hooking call here.
So a lot of penalties. If you're a fan of special teams, this is the period for you.
Singapore wasn't able to convert on their power play, so if Indonesia can get one, they're right back in this game. Shots are tied, but Singapore's been, I think, more sustained pressure.
I would agree with that assessment. I definitely think that Singapore's had the better chances.
Yeah.
Face-off will go to the right of the goalie.
This is where those defensemen of Singapore are really going to be tested.
Yep.
On the penalty kill, only 3 of them rotating through.
You got a whistle. Did the puck come off?
Yeah, I think, the net came off the moorings here.
But it's going to be out. The face-off's going to be in the neutral zone. A little bit of a break for Singapore. Chan and Salomo were talking before the face-off. Salomo tries to deke by Chan. He does, and he shoots, and a save.
Nice glove hand by the goaltender of Singapore.
Salomo and Chan are the only 2 players with goals today. Salomo with the first one on a deflection, and then Chan with the next 3.
The next 3, though.
Salomo maybe telling him, I get the next 2. You had the next 3, I got the next 2.
Answer back.
They'll take anybody's scoring if you're Indonesia.
Yeah, I don't think they're too picky about who puts it in as long as it goes in.
And again, I don't think Singapore is too picky either. Maybe Chan is.
Maybe.
There he is. This is Salomo. He drops back. Sends it around the net.
Indonesia's got to get their power play going.
Yep.
It's a couple opportunities.
They just struggled connecting passes in any zone of the game so far. I think this is one of the things that we're talking about. Maybe the team just isn't really doesn't have a lot of chemistry yet.
I was told they're practicing 3 times a week leading up to this tournament, but we'll see. Like I said, on the smaller ice, it might be hard. It might be hard to practice these power plays. There's a lot more ice out there than you're used to.
Plus, practice and the games are vastly different.
That's true too.
It looked like the Colorado Avalanche in practice, but once you get a real opponent out there. Last real opportunity on the power play. 30 seconds.
Singapore's penalty kill has been very strong. Yep. Dump it down again.
Not a lot of offense for either team. Saying that one hit the Indonesia player, so no icing. Here's the only guy with any sort of offense so far, but he loses it right there. Right in the middle. 3-1 Singapore. 4 minutes to go.
Oh, nice poke check to get the possession of the puck here. Finally full strength. I feel like it's been power plays and penalties all period.
And here's another one.
I say that, the ref's hand goes immediately up. I think I heard him say high stick. I didn't catch the play, but this looks like it's on Indonesia here.
Yep.
Singapore back to the power play.
Said special teams reveals how much chemistry you have, and right now,
it is
all
a high
special
stick.
teams.
Joshua Chan was at the end of the shift as the power play, or as the penalty was called, so he's not out there. But look for him to get back out there in about a minute's time, trying to.
Oh, that's gonna be another one.
Yeah, never mind.
Yep.
We're back 4-on-4.
Yeah, that was great play by Slomo. Yep, the goal scorer for Indonesia. He was moving his feet more than the Singaporean defenseman, and that's what's gonna happen.
Not a great play. You're on the power play. It wasn't a breakaway or anything like that. It was just.
Well, it was probably gonna be if they didn't trip him.
Maybe, but I thought there were a couple guys back. It was unnecessary.
4-on-4 now. Each team takes another penalty. It's going to be 3-on-3.
Yeah.
Hooked in there.
We thought there was a lot of ice out there before 5-on-5.
Yeah.
4-on-4 even more so.
Time to connect some passes if you're Indonesia. Seems like they're a little bit lucky only to be down 2, so.
I think they just need to start shooting more. Put stuff on net, crash the net, and try and make. Oh, that's a big hit.
Yep.
They caught
That's what you
Josh
gotta do. You gotta punish
through the
him.
middle with his head down.
If he's gonna come through the middle like that, you gotta make him pay.
He's got 3 goals tonight. They've taken note.
Yep.
Turned up the
They've had a couple good plays on him. A couple good poke checks, a couple hits, but
not discouraged. He's coming down again here.
Yeah, he's not, but nice play. He's done that a couple times.
First one they lay the hit. The second one they go with the poke check.
Yep. So we'll see if he's discouraged. I suspect he's not.
I suspect he's not either. He's going 1-on-3 here. Now just dumps it in, goes for a change.
Yep. Got to be gassed. That was Ong. He could not get the shot to go. Oh, deflection right there. And that was blocked. Blocked by Hamnet. And a solid defensive play to knock Ong and the puck out of the zone. That is the end of Indonesia's penalty. And Singapore's penalty is over now as well. Back to even strength. We should make our even strength comments really quickly.
Yeah,
before another penalty.
I think we've had about 2 minutes of even strength play in this period.
Yeah.
But no goals on the power play, right? Josh's wasn't on the power play, I don't believe.
So. Only 1 goal overall, which is pretty surprising.
Yeah.
Although there really hasn't been, either team hasn't gotten that many great chances. I would say Singapore's first power play on the 5-on-3.
On the 5-on-3, they had a bunch, plus that crossbar shot.
Yep. But other than that, not really. But here's one right here.
The shot.
Yeah, over the net. There's that puck to not. That is not the guy you want with the puck. A little bit of a stick left, but he's still battling. Shot can't go Hamnet, that shot went off some shin pads into the corner. 15 seconds to go. We'll see if Singapore can get anything. And it is a face-off after the puck was frozen by Reyes.
One last chance here for Singapore before the intermission.
Yep.
They've been good on the draws all game.
They
We'll
have
see if they
been.
can get one here.
I mean, if you're Indonesia, you got to be happy being down only down by 2.
You're still in this.
You are.
Right? 20 minutes left in the third. 2 goals, not too much to come back from.
Nope. Especially in the way that you put yourself in the box pretty much the whole period.
Just got to get that power play going.
And here's a 2-on-1. Is this an opportunity? A shot just misses wide. And that is the horn in the end of the second period.
All right, great
Indonesia's had
job,
a couple chances
gentlemen.
to tie this up. They had that 2-on-0 that just went wide, and at the end of the period, they start converting on their chances. We're going to have a good game finish in the third here.
Yep.
All righty, gentlemen, take another break. We've got to get ready for the third period action, and we're going to continue to work on our technical issues. We're a little bit better this period. We're going forward, so that's the key to all this.
There's a lot of games, Keith. So by the end,
yeah, we'll get there. Yeah, by the gold medal game, we should almost have it figured out. So
there we go.
All righty, take a break. We're going to go to our intermission programming, and we will be back soon.
This is breaking news from ThailandTV.news. Now all the Thailand news is in one place. The latest reports from around the clock and around the world. Breaking Thailand news from all the world's top news sources, translated into 11 languages and updated 24 hours a day. Here's Ali with more.
ThailandTV.news has it all. The latest news, weather and sports updates, plus up-to-the-minute events listings and fun things to do in Thailand. And that's not all. There's also entertainment, lifestyle, and travel news, including the latest visa information. If it's happening in Thailand, you'll find it here at ThailandTV.news.
It's all here at ThailandTV.news. All the latest news, weather, sports, they even cover ice hockey. It's all done at ThailandTV.news. Yes, it's all the Thailand news, all in one place.
And while we're waiting, we're going to go over to Jin's camera and take a look, and we will work on some of our other cameras and some of our issues, and we will hopefully have a little bit better setup for it. But in the meantime, let's sit back and relax and watch a little bit of Thailand, the beauty of Thailand, as we take a little break. We'll be back in a little bit.
I'm back on. I'm on now. Okay.
welcome back. We're going into the third period of action here between Singapore and Indonesia. And we're going to send it back now to you, Tim and Jesse, to bring them home.
Alrighty, 20 minutes to go in this one. Jesse, if you're Indonesia, what do you want to see out of Indonesia in order to get back into this game?
I'd like to see some more sustained pressure and some more shooting. Singapore's had a lot of chances and opportunities. Indonesia they come and go quick. I'd like to see them come out a little stronger and sustain some of that pressure.
Yeah, I'd like to see a little bit of urgency out of them. It feels like you said, chance here, chance there, but nothing really sustained. And it sort of feels like you're playing with fire, especially with some of the players that Singapore have that can just
they got to keep their eye on Joshua. He's not done with 3 goals. He's going to... Oh, we got a quick call here. Also,
a thing to watch is the penalties. Now, I don't know if these teams are just a little bit undisciplined or if the referees are whistle happy. Either way.
Well, it's a feeling out process as well for the refs. We talked about the teams feeling each other out. They're also feeling out how the refs are going to call these games.
And that was just an icing. It looked like, I thought it was one of the officials who's making the holding call, but it appears not.
We've got a good group of referees here. There's going to be 13 total in the tournament. 5 refs and 8 linesmen. 5 nationalities represented from Korea, Thailand, the UAE, Singapore, and Malaysia.
Okay, so pretty much representing the tournament teams.
Exactly.
We saw the head of officials, I believe is who you talked to.
Yeah, I spoke to Alvin, who's supervising the officials. Nice guy, I believe from Malaysia.
Excellent suit, too.
Oh, fantastic suit. Well dressed, man.
Yep, you can
Was it striped?
No, not it's just gray, gray suit, black pants, and white shirt. You can tell who's an official here by whether or not they're in a suit. This one will go all the way down.
Oh, is that not an... Okay.
For an icing. The better dressed, the more important they are. Hence why the broadcasters are not wearing suits.
We got the spiffy baseball jacket.
We do. We look well organized.
Right.
So.
Now we can just get the production to look as good as we do.
Yeah.
We'd have something here.
Well, I would say as good as our clothes. We, I don't want to comment on our looks, but. One is taken by Indonesia. It's a turnover right there. Create an opportunity and a shot. And it is broken up by Ong, number 97.
Singapore seems to be the one coming out stronger to start this period.
Yep.
It's Indonesia that's behind, needing to get some pressure, needing to get some goals here.
Start with some shots. That's a good play right there. An opportunity.
Oh!
Right out in front! And a save right there. Lee stood strong. Good positioning. Go all the way down. And
another
an icing. It's another one of those chances. We're talking about few and far between.
And they're not converting on them.
No, they're not. But all it takes is one. All it takes is one. That would have been
You're right.
a nice chance for them to have, especially early on in the period.
2-goal lead is the hardest one to keep in sports. So if they can get one quick here.
But puck is out of the zone. Solid defense there. Chang shot, a deflection. That one is blocked right there. Indonesia can come with any sort of speed. Cannot ham it.
Oh.
Nope, the help defense was there.
Oh, Blakeney takes a hit, goes down hard. He's going to go to the bench.
Yep. Another thing we want to see, we saw it in the first period, a lot of hitting from Indonesia. Not so much in the second period.
Well, it's because all the hits led to penalties.
That's true. I think it's also harder to line somebody up when you're always on the penalty kill.
Yeah. Plus, there's a lot of space here, so it's harder to get those checks.
Yep. Could have been an adjustment from Singapore. The coach says, do not skate right into the Indonesians.
Always a good game plan.
Yep. This is a good one. Except if you're Chan, in which case you could skate wherever you want.
Yeah, you skate right through them.
A little bit of some stick action there.
That was a good defensive play by number 7, Hamnet. If he had gotten beat there, that was going to be a breakaway.
Speaking of Hamnet, he backhands it in. A little bit of space right there, but closing quickly. There is Chua, is bringing it into the zone.
Oh.
Neutral zone game so far.
Oh, another big hit. Oh, they're calling that one, though.
A little bit of a side step. Yeah, knee on knee. Indonesia's going to go to the box. It's a little bit of a side step at the last second by Singapore.
Probably the right call. I thought it might have been clean, but he definitely extended the knee on the head.
Yeah, you don't want to take any chances with knee on knee either.
Those are always dangerous. They hurt the most. So Singapore back to the power play then.
Chan up top to Hamnet. He couldn't catch the pass. Hamnet to Chua, the captain. Takes a slap pass.
Score! Another goal by Joshua.
Wow.
Number 4 on the night.
Good shot. I think the goalie thought he was going to get that one, but he did not. 4-1.
That's their first power play goal, but their power play has been crisp. The passing by Singapore has been very good. And this game, they've gotten a lot of opportunities and chances to be on that power play, too.
Yep. And that might be the one that does it.
Indonesia's going to have to answer back quick here if they want to be in this.
And they're really not getting the opportunities. Four to 1, Singapore after that last power play goal.
All 4 by Joshua Chan.
Yep, all of them. He's no doubt your first star.
That's one way to start a tournament. 4
That's
goals.
one way to. Yep, there's been one game right now. He's the no doubt tournament MVP so far.
Leading goal scorer for sure.
Maybe we'll put like some standings up. Joshua Chan, number 1. Indonesia's really not putting a whole lot of pressure on Singapore's defense. When you have 3, that's sort of a missed chance.
Yeah, it's that's another one. Is that Joshua again? Yeah. Number 5 on the night. Right place, right time.
Yep. Now the floodgates are open.
Yeah. Indonesia's played tough. They killed off a bunch of power plays in the second period, but I think the dam's finally broken.
Yeah, I think it's just too much. There's too much talent.
Too much talent. Too Too much challenge by Joshua Chan.
That's
He's got all 5.
I mean, even still, there's some bad spin that
Chua's been looking really good. On the point.
Hamnet. It's tough to generate anything if you're Indonesia. And combine that with a player as deadly as Chan, it's hard to win a game like that.
For sure. He's making a name for himself in this tournament already.
The whistle. Not really sure what's going on.
Goalie seems to maybe the post, the net's off the mooring again. Just fixing the net, then we'll get a face off at center ice.
13:38 to go. Stay tuned for our next game. Be India and Hong Kong. That will wrap up Group B action for today. And at the conclusion of that one, we will start Group A. Of course, just the top 2 teams from Group B will advance to the round of 6. The shot to win the gold. And
this Singapore team is making a name for themselves.
Yeah,
in
well,
Group B, so
Singapore's putting themselves in a good spot to be one of those 2 teams. Like we were saying, it's probably going to be, you're probably going to need to go 2-1.
I think you're right. In order
to get in there, or to safely.
We'll see what the rest of the tournament entails, but Indonesia's going to have to probably try and win out to have any chance of making it.
We'll see how India and Hong Kong look. Later this afternoon.
Yeah, it's going to be an exciting day of hockey. All day hockey today.
And tomorrow as well.
And tomorrow.
And Tuesday. And Thursday.
It's a jam-packed tournament. I'm not a math guy. I'm not sure how many games there are going to be in these 8 games, but 20.
20 games.
20 games, 8 days. It's a lot of international hockey here in Bangkok. Indonesia down to Singapore 5-1. Just 1 shot in this period for Indonesia. Not at all what they were looking for.
Only 2 goal scorers on the day. Right?
Yep.
Indonesia's
got 6 goals and
2 guys.
2 guys have lit the lamp.
5 from Joshua Chan.
Yeah, and only one of them only has 1. Tries to dangle. A whole lot there, and he goes hard,
into the boards.
Yep.
He seems to come out strong.
He'll be all right.
That's
good.
Stand on the ice for sure. Oh, go with a nice play around the D-man.
Yep. He's skating
but he's
hard.
on an island. It's just him out
but
there.
He gets dumped into the boards too. With 1-on-3, that's never a good idea.
Yeah, he was trying to dangle through all 4 of them.
Now let's say if the score holds, what can you take away if you're Indonesia heading into the rest of the tournament?
Well, I think one man beat you in this game. Otherwise, you can feel pretty good about yourself. But you got to get more offensive pressure. They came out, got the first goal, and haven't done much on offense since then. I'd like to see them shoot more.
I think I'd like to see both teams shoot more. I mean, even Singapore, it feels like they're not getting...
that's a big hit coming into the zone. You're right, but Singapore's been, their passing's been good to set up the shots.
Yeah, their passing's been
Indonesia
a lot better.
has not been setting it up nearly as much and not shooting.
Might be a case through Singapore that the shots will come, and that you've got to be happy that the passing's there.
Yeah.
I think Indonesia, the only real positive has been the physicality. They're playing hard.
Gentlemen, while we have a chance, let's talk about those upcoming games. So, tomorrow, we got another quadruple header.
Yeah, full day of hockey.
India, Singapore, Indonesia, Hong Kong, Philippines, Thailand, Malaysia, United Arab Emirates. That's on tomorrow. And then Tuesday, we've got a full slate again. And then after that, we've got playoffs coming all next week. So stay with us.
And it's to be determined.
Yeah, all those will be determined here going forward. And later today, of course, we've got, if you were having fun with Tim and Jesse, well, hang on. 1:30, we've got more fun with them. And then Preet and Lance will be in at the 5 o'clock and 8 o'clock games. And it looks like we have a goal. No. Thought they had a goal. Coming back to you, boys.
We do not have a goal. It was a false start on the face-off. We'll do it again. It is 5-1 game. Indonesia actually scored first in this one.
Yeah.
And then it's been
all Singapore.
All Singapore. The shot right there. He's not going to find the net. The brand new ice arena.
That's a nice hit. Good defensive play.
Yep.
That was clean.
Yep. The brand new ice arena here in Bangkok.
Oh,
the
that's
first
a
of its
big
kind.
collision.
It's a shot right
these
there.
These guys are still coming on strong here when the game's
They
not
have
over.
to. They have to. Long tournament. Even if you drop the first one, they got 2 to go. Got some Singapore fans in the house right above their bench. Singapore flag.
Yeah, one of them's wearing a Boston Bruins shirt, though.
Yeah,
I don't know what that means.
Gotta like that.
As a Habs fan, not so much.
Yeah, he's got good taste. Roots for a real winner. For having 3 defensemen, they've done pretty well.
Very well. Yeah, they've.
Now they might be getting a little bit of a.
I saw number 47 looks back there.
Yeah.
Maybe they dropped a forward back, but that's going to be the start of this period only.
Yep.
They've been rolling 3 pretty much the whole game.
Yeah, this probably is going to be the period to give them some rest. Give the defenseman a rest.
5-1 lead. You don't need.
Yeah, you get a game tomorrow at 10 a.m.
Although
same time.
You definitely don't want to be giving up any goals. Tiebreakers, could come into effect.
Yeah.
As you want to be getting as many goals and giving up as few as possible. But I think the rest is more valuable as well in this situation.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I think the result is academic at this point, and you really want these guys ready for tomorrow.
If you're Indonesia, you'd like to get one more goal in this game. Just give you a little something to go and give you a little momentum for tomorrow at the very least.
Absolutely. That was something right there about the pass could not be connected. That's a little bit of the story of the game, is that Indonesia's not connecting on those passes.
Yeah, even when they get some pressure on the zone, they're not getting the shots off or the passes going.
But it's going to be a penalty
another call
on Indonesia. Yet another Singapore power play. going off to the bid.
They've got Joshua Chan out there. Let's see if he goes for number 6 on the night.
Still getting their starting defenseman, Chua and Hamnet, on the points. Puck is won and sent down the ice by Indonesia. Here comes the breakout.
Well, that's a good defensive play. Indonesia will clear the zone here, hopefully. Yeah. No icing called on that.
No icing. Looked like it might have been, but.
Keep this game moving.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No need to slow it down here.
6 minutes to go on the game clock. 5-1. Singapore lead. Looking to make it 6-1 on this power play.
That
was offsides. Yep. Took a little bit to get it in, get it over the blue line.
Yeah, he took a weird angle to cut in. The other man jumped a little early.
Is kept in right there, Chan.
Oh!
Puck is loose. Chua the shot. Hit off a shin pad. It'll be carried out. Right out in front of the shot and a save.
That was a good opportunity.
Yeah, probably your best opportunity
of this period at least.
Period. You can tell he's frustrated.
That's the story of the game, though.
Yep.
They've had a couple of those, but they're not going in. Seems like Singapore keeps converting on their chances, though.
Might even be frustrated because the shot went right into the chest protector.
Yeah. Goalie came out hard, came out far to block that angle.
He took away the angle. Yep. Fouling for it, sticked away. Lee. Fairly easy day for him. But he has come up when the team needed him.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems like Singapore's moved number 47 back onto D, going with 4 at least for this third period.
I mean, you got an opportunity to see if any of your forwards can play D with a little bit of a cushion.
Yeah.
So maybe this is almost like a tryout.
Well, the three's going to be unsustainable for the whole tournament.
You can't do it. I'm surprised they've been doing it for this whole game. So you want to see a 47. Gonna do it. 17 as well. You playing
17? Yeah, we've had.
Oh, of course, yeah.
And Hamnet.
He's been on the left side. Now he's just on the right.
Oh, here's the note.
Speaking of 17, a nice little nifty move. He's going to the front.
Oh, and a big save by the goalie.
goalie with a 1,000 save percentage against anybody not wearing number 97. Makes another good save.
And I want to thank our crew here tonight. And we got Pang and Jen and Ellie and Opor and Tanya and Sonia and Tom, and we got a whole crew of people. You would never have thought, but we do. And of course, our announcers tonight, Jesse and Tim. Thank you guys, and we'll see you in 1:30 for the second game coming up.
Do we have a timeout here
I
by
believe so.
by Indonesia?
I believe so.
Not sure there's any strategy to come back 4 goals in the next 3 minutes, but let's see what they can try.
Well, that's the strategy.
That's
anyway.
the strategy. Get
Yeah,
score.
4 goals is there. How that'll happen is the magic.
Well, that's why they're the coaches and we're the broadcasters, so
That's
let's
right.
see.
Singapore looks pretty happy on their bench.
Well, let's hope for that to happen because it'll be like the greatest thing we've ever seen. You know, it'll
That's
be
true. 311, is that mathematically possible? Yeah.
It's possible.
Well, you know, it's like the Indy 500. You know, who's ever leading the last 10 lap, lap going into the last 10 usually does not ever win the Indy 500. It always,
Really?
yeah. They go 190 laps, or 200 laps, but 190. Who's ever leading usually does not win. That last 10 laps is amazing. So let's see.
Three minutes to go in this one. Oh, and he just went right by him. He wants to get on the board. And a shot of, that's a great save.
That was nice. Oh, a nice big hit behind the net.
Yeah,
too.
what a save. Appears to be a little bit of a spotlight on the ice. I'm not exactly sure what that is.
I'm not sure either. Just right in my eyes.
Yeah.
That's got to be an ice. There we go.
Not sure. Maybe it's a little bit of a disco. We're going to have a disco in between the two games today. Play some 70s music for Keith.
It never went out of style for me.
That's true. The offensive zone face-off to the right of Blakeney in the net now. He did do a goalie switch at some point.
Yeah, probably just want to get both some game action.
Yeah.
This is the right game to do it in as well.
Coming up next, we have India versus Hong Kong to conclude our Group B action for today. We said at the beginning of the broadcast, Group B is the lower division, so only the top two will have a shot at winning the gold medal. The bottom two will play on Wednesday for the 7th place game.
Singapore certainly trying to make a case for them to be one of those top 2 teams.
Yep.
Indonesia
No doubt about that.
Hard to be the other one potentially.
Seventh place game actually on Friday. Correct myself. The semifinals, or the round of 6, if you want to call it that, will be Wednesday. The 3rd place team from Group A will face the 2nd place team from Group B, and the 4th place team from Group A will play the winner of Group B. Whoever comes out victorious in those games will play the top 2 teams from Group A on Friday, July 1st.
We're in the final minute of play here.
All is
5-1 game.
academic
Joshua
now.
Chan, the story of the game with all 5 goals for Singapore.
Yep. .30 seconds to go. If you're Singapore, there's got to be a lot outside of Chan they like too, particularly the way that you just smothered Indonesia after the first period.
Yeah.
Nothing. And you made some good, you started passing the puck a lot better.
And there was a lot to like on their special teams as well. The power play had good sustained pressure, and the penalty kill pretty much shut it down.
Yep. All right. 3 seconds to go. That is the final horn. Singapore takes game 1 by a score of 5-1 over Indonesia. Coming up, if India and Hong Kong puck drop at 1:30 Bangkok
That's
time.
the plan. Anyways.
A tentative 1:30 puck drop time.
Let me unscrew this here. Hold on a second. And we'll get you guys back in here.
Right.
Come on in. Jesse, can you see her? And there they, and they're all in our spiffy little outfits. Yeah. And gentlemen, thank you so much. And I'm sorry about the technical problems, but they'll be back, and we're going to get the video part better. So thanks, guys. I smell that burger. Do you? It smells pretty good.
I haven't smelled it since it came up here.
Yeah. So we're going to go get that. Enjoy your a couple hours. We'll see you back here 1:30 Bangkok time. That's it for here. Good night.
There we go.
This has been a presentation of Thailand TV.tv, winner of the SHL Golden Mike Award for Excellence in Broadcasting for Hockey Night in Thailand.